Today I have a secret method to share with you. You can do this if you can't let go and still manifest your desires. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to Choosing Gratitude. I'm Karen from ChoosingGratitude.net, and on this channel we talk about everything related to manifesting and creating your dream life. If you're new here, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell, and let's start manifesting our dream lives by choosing gratitude. I share a lot of manifestation techniques and methods on this channel, and many of you have manifested amazing things in your life, and congratulations to you. But maybe there are some areas of your life where you feel that no matter what you do, it just doesn't manifest, or you just can't figure it out. And maybe you're someone who's tried law of attraction for a while and you don't see any success. And today I actually received a divine message from my spirit guides. I want to share this with you because I feel like this is probably the missing link that you need. We need to clarify this part, this concept, in order for you to understand what to do. All right. So this morning, my guides told me that most people see life as separate pieces, right? You think that you have a good relationship, but your money area is suffering, or you think that you're okay with your job, but you need to manifest love, right? So we tend to isolate parts of our lives as separate areas, and when we try to apply law of attraction, when we try to manifest, we tend to focus on these specific areas of life, right? There is nothing wrong with doing it this way, because you know what, if you have success, definitely keep doing it. But if you feel that there is this one area in your life or two areas in your life that are so hard to change, like there's almost like this stubborn resistance you just can't let go of, then what I'm about to say will probably blow your mind. So it definitely blew my mind. Your life is not a puzzle with different pieces. My guides are telling me that life is actually one piece. It's a wholeness, it's total wholeness. Imagine if you have a big picture and you're trying to apply so much pressure on just one part. You keep applying pressure on it. Eventually, guess what? That area will just tear, right? So it's the same thing with manifesting your dream life. My guides are telling me that you really should understand the wholeness of life, meaning different areas of your life are actually built like a shape of the pyramid. Basically, there are foundational pieces, and then there are pieces of your life that are built on the foundation, and this piece becomes the foundation of the next piece, and eventually this beautiful architecture of your dream life is built. My guides are telling me that the foundation of your life is spirituality. That is your connection to the divine. Your life force comes from this piece. This is actually the easiest piece. This is the piece that we're born with. All of us, when we were in our mom's wombs, we all had a natural connection to the divine, the natural connection to God, right? We were very relaxed, right? We just grow and let the universe do the magic. When we were first conceived, we were like a tiny seed, right? And then we're able to grow into this complex human being. What did we do in that process? Nothing. That's because during that period of time, we all know exactly how we are connected to the divine. We all just let go and let the divine do its work. So that's the foundation of our life. And with that, we have life force. When we're born, we start to build the next building block of our life, which is our physical health and wellness. You know, health is the greatest wealth. When we were little babies, the only thing our parents are concerned about is our physical well-being, right? If you're a parent, you know what I'm talking about. I'm a parent myself. I know that the first 2 years of my child's life, all I cared about was, is he eating? Is he drinking? Is he going to the bathroom? Is he using the diapers? Is he sleeping well, right? So once we build a solid foundation of our physical health and wellness, then we start to build the next building block our life. Remember, how are these building blocks formed? They're actually just manifestation of this life force, this energy. The next building block becomes love and relationships. If we don't have a healthy body, or if we have a body, or if we have a face that we hate, we can't form healthy relationships. So in a way, in the previous building block, we're not only building a physical body, we're also building a healthy sense of self, right? And that includes your appearance to the world. And with that, we start to go out and we start to build relationships. That's why when we become teenagers, we all start thinking about falling in love. We get attracted to other people, right? So through that process, we're building this building block of life called love and relationships. And most people want a long-term, healthy, committed, romantic relationship. Most of us want a life partner, right? And even if you don't want that, you still need relationships, very intimate relationships. So this is another building block that will foster the growth of your life. And once you build this piece, you feel supported, you feel loved. Now you are ready to build the next piece, which is your success and money and finances. If you feel loved, if you feel supported, it's probably easier for you to go out there and show your talent to the world, and you will naturally manifest more energy coming back to you. That energy is the abundance of money, right? Once you have a solid building block of money and finances, then you naturally want to enjoy that, right? That's why, you build the next piece, which is fun, which is a social life. You want to enjoy your life. You are just a pure positive energy. My guides are telling me that once you are fully enjoying your life, you have no other option but to contribute and give back. My guides are telling me that contribution and give back is a very, very important building block of life that most people unfortunately have never tapped into. If you could come from this place of total health, total wellness, total abundance, total love, and total fun, you will naturally want to share and give to others without even asking for return, because you want to help, you want to contribute, you want to give back to this universe. And my guides are saying that at this point of life, you start to realize that this whole thing has been a divine circle, because you know what? Now you're gonna want to go back to spirituality, because no kind of giving is more fulfilling than realizing that you are just a small part of this divine wholeness. Actually, you want to expand your consciousness and return to that wholeness again. And then you know what? This circle never ends. You can keep going through this circle your entire life and just enjoy this. This is the perfect picture of your dream life according to my guides. And here's the problem. When we apply too much attention or energy or force to one area of life, because that area, you feel like you are missing it, you feel like that building block is not solid enough, is not good enough, you started to focus so much on it and you can't let go, right? And eventually, you know what? Since this is a holistic circle, when you break that circle, it's no longer whole. And even if you're able to put all your manifestation power onto that piece, it's gonna be a blocked circle. It's not a beautiful and free-flowing energy circle. That is why so many people in this world are unhealthy, they're not happy. Even if they seem to have everything they want, they still feel depressed. So here's the thing. My guides are telling me that when you start to apply too much energy in just one area of your life, for example, you're trying so hard to manifest more money because you feel that you really need more money, what's gonna happen is that this is going to cause blockage. This is simply too much ego energy. We don't want that. We want the divine flow, right? Most people say, yeah, I really want to remove this ego energy, but I can't. You're right, you can't, because there's inertia, right? Because you've been doing this for so long. What my guides are telling me is that it's actually safe to take a step back. When you try to manifest in a certain area of your life and it doesn't seem to work, I want to invite you to look at other areas of your life. And typically, you want to take a step back. So you start to look at the area of love and relationships. If you have a good love and relationship area, or if you feel like you're okay with it, maybe it's not the best, you can still work on it. Then you know what? You can take just a little step to improve that area of your life. And you may be saying, Karen, I want to manifest money. And you tell me I can't manifest money. Now I have to start manifesting a relationship. Exactly. Okay. So take your attention away from this thing you're trying so hard to manifest and put that attention into a different area that is actually doing a little better, a different area where the energy flows a little more freely. And all you need to do is to add a little attention, a little nudge. If you're so hung up on manifesting money and you can't do it, why not just take a step back and look at what your partner wants, or what can you do to make your partner happy, and plan some dates, right? And if you're trying so hard to manifest relationship, maybe you could look at your physical health. Maybe you are healthy, you're fine, but you're not always 100% energetic. You don't feel radiant. Maybe you're healthy, but you know what? Maybe physically you could do better. Maybe you can exercise more. Maybe you can eat better. Maybe you could get more energy into your body. You know, all I'm saying is that all of these areas of life, these building blocks of life, are actually connected, they are interconnected. So you don't have to worry about not working on the area that is lacking. Okay, that is the most important thing. When you feel that something is lacking, you can apply a little energy to it and see if you can fix it. If you try, you can't fix it, that means you are simply not the person to fix it. Your ego is not the right fit for fixing it. So step back and stop giving energy to that area of your life, and instead work on some other area of your life where you can improve. And my guys are saying that you can actually improve any area of your life. That positive change will trigger changes in every other areas of life. Okay, a perfect life is a life where all of these building blocks of your life are thriving. So this is what I want you to do today. Think about what area of your life you never give attention to, and it's actually doing pretty well. Why don't you look at it and appreciate yourself and thank the universe for helping you thrive in that area, and apply a little effort to make that area even better. And by doing that, you know what? You're naturally letting go. You're naturally manifesting success in the area your ego wants to manifest success. Okay, so this is the best way to let go. That's why I'm divinely inspired to create a total life miracle mini course, and I'm giving this to everyone for free. Okay, there's no charge to it. You can just go to choosinggratitude.net/life, and I will give you the best energy support to help you balance out all areas of your life and make your total life a miracle. And I will also teach you the magic words that you can use to activate the manifestation power within you and the manifestation power of the universe. All you need to do is to go to choosinggratitude.net/life and get it for free. Thank you so much for watching today. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next video.